The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
6 yards left on second down. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they go play action now. Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking cross. Mighty. 11 mighty. 6 guys.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Burrow will throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly.
Here we go.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear.
We don't have to do
positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how I just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 18-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hello? Oh, I hear you. I didn't know these damn headphones work. I'm streaming the game, too. Yeah, I don't know if nobody watching.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary.
Oh, I blew it. I should have scored. I blew
inside
it.
the 5 to the 4.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Moss. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Singletary.
There.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
Oh.
Devin Singletary
I
taking
can hear
it
him.
in from
So
4
you can
yards
talk to people.
out.
So
And the
this ain't like
Bills are an
Xbox.
extra point away from tying the football game. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. Hear what? Who you talking to?
Each team's had it.
I'm
Each
on
team
here.
has scored.
I'm talking to him.
7-7 here as the kick's
Oh, what was he
away.
saying?
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
What you talking about? Oh. I can't even hear what you're talking about.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Morgan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down. Here's Burrow.
That's it. We're gonna start breaking. We're gonna start closing on that.
And it's 2nd down.
What you talking about?
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10.
He got too much time in that pocket.
Now Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, and then take it down right at the 30. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Yeah.
And it's thrown incomplete.
The
Defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time.
Oh, wide open.
Deep for the end zone. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, 26 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I ain't really that good with him.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Gotta do something, man, because my team is methodical. You gotta keep up. Ooh, that's the hard part. Get off
the Bills stairs. Come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hill. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they hit him another roughing
but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
That was something different.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
Can't nobody stop Jamar Chase.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
Probably could is Jamar.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To the air, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
hard to pressure the quarterback and have coverage.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Oh.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Yep.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
No time left. Go. Oh.
And
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
down
Let's take the stand
on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You dig it. That's what we do.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
They're going to run
for
it.
Got it, though.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, no.
You
know how to use it, but I don't know
for the
how to
3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man.
Yeah, that's how
and he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
12, 12, 12. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Get him. Hell go defense.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Kevin Huber now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Breaks through the contact. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
He balling today. He getting this close to the bag. Without him, he'll be in trouble.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen.
No!
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow on play action.
Get him.
Rolling to, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Gregory Rousseau. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Mixon. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Stay safe. They got nothing. They have everything underneath.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
12, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
I was about to say, he better not catch that.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. McKenzie now to return it. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On 1st down, Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's taken down inside the 30. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Pass on for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Burrow going for it on 4th. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Burrow. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win.